Hey y'all, here I am in the heart of Deep East Texas. Check it out. Look what I've got. No, I'm not cooking rotisserie chickens. I am germinating tomato seeds. Yeah, that's right. These are those tomato seeds that I got from the that little variety pack of cherry tomatoes. Little cherry tomatoes that I bought at the store. Do you dig it? Can you dig it? A chocolate cherry, red grape, yellow cherry, and yellow grape. And they're all dried nice on these little coffee filters. And I'm going to use these handy dandy little rotisserie chicken containers for a little greenhouse to germinate the seeds in. I got some potting soil down here. I'm gonna fill them up, put a bunch of seeds in there nice and evenly, and water them nice, put the lid on, put them in a nice warm spot, and when they germinate, hopefully they'll germinate, when they germinate, think positive, I'm gonna prick them out of here and put them into little pots and get them ready to put out into my garden. So I'm going to start with these chocolate cherry tomato seeds and just pick them right off this coffee filter. And I really want these to take off. I know regular red cherry tomatoes are easy to find, but you don't often see these chocolate cherry tomatoes. They look kind of like purple Cherokee. The cat is approving my work so far, and so I'm going to go with red grape next, and hopefully I'll get a few of each of these to sprout and get a bunch started, because I want to be able to pick the best and then also share the rest. And now yellow cherry tomatoes are especially good and yummy, so I hope a bunch of these get going. And the yellow grape. Now these kind of almost looked orange. I hope they grow true to what the fruit was that I harvested these seeds from. Okay, I got them all done up, wrote their initials on there, so I'll keep them straight. And there you go. Okay, I got them watered, got the seeds covered, got them in their little greenhouses, and now it's just a little waiting game. Keep them nice and warm, and hopefully soon we'll have lots of little cherry tomato plants. And when they're here, I'll show you how I'm gonna prick them out of here and plant them on. So, well, we'll wait until then. All right, here we go. It's about a week later, and shazam! We've got some tomato plants. Looks like a lot of the seeds sprouted. They kind of got a little long and gangly, but hopefully they'll be okay. I guess maybe you can avoid that by putting them closer to a light source, or just not letting them get this long. But I'll make them work. I'm going to transplant these into some little cups. I'm going to start off with the chocolate cherry. These are probably my favorite cherry tomatoes, and I want to get a lot of them, and I want to be able to share them with friends. So I just got my little pickle fork out here, and I'm just going to pick out a few of these little tomato plants, grab them by the leaves, don't try to pinch the stem, and just get them off into the dirt here. Now there's loads of videos that are much better examples on how to transplant little cherry tomato plants, or any kind of plants. But hey, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, you know, and keeping track of how my tomatoes do this year. So here's a whole bunch of the chocolate cherry tomatoes in little plastic cups, and we'll see how it does. If it doesn't work out, I've got another source. Wow, those are some beautiful, what are those, ornamental cabbages or something? They're edible too? Excellent. Man, I follow you guys on Facebook, and I think it was you transplanting tomatoes. Was that you doing that?
Yes, sir.
That was wild. You got about a few thousand ready now? That's awesome. I'm going to get some from you. All right, well, have a great day, man. All right. Well, we're going to end up this video with a look at this beautiful pineapple pear tree. We had a little warm spell, just a few warm days in the beginning of February, and it fooled this pear tree into blooming. Now, I hope we don't have a cold snap and lose all these flowers, but it's only a year-old tree, and I wasn't expecting any fruit this year anyway. But it sure is pretty. Hey, I appreciate you watching my videos. I'll see you next time in the garden.